How did Iran manage to strike U.S. allies in the Middle East even after being bombarded by hundreds of Tomahawk cruise missiles and losing most of its air defenses? The answer lies underground. Iran keeps its ballistic missiles hidden deep inside mountain caves, making them incredibly difficult to target. And we can't forget about their homegrown Fattah missiles, which Tehran claims are capable of hypersonic speeds. Iran reportedly managed to penetrate Israel's Iron Dome and Arrow missile defense systems using the Fattah missile, which is equipped with a hypersonic glide vehicle capable of reaching speeds between Mach 5 and Mach 20 up to 17,900 kmh, or roughly 10,000 miles per hour. At such extreme speeds, the missile leaves air defense systems like Iron Dome, Arrow, and David's Sling with very little time to detect, track, and engage the threat, making interception efforts exceptionally difficult. This is how it works. The Fattah missile launches with a solid fuel booster that pushes it to hypersonic speeds, reportedly over Mach 15 as it climbs to high altitudes. Once it reaches the edge of the atmosphere, the booster separates and the glide vehicle carrying the warhead begins its independent flight. Re-entering the atmosphere at extreme speed, the glide vehicle uses its aerodynamic design and a small liquid fuel engine to maneuver unpredictably, typically flying between 12 and 30 kilometers above the ground. As it approaches the target, it drops to a lower altitude and performs sharp, invasive maneuvers at speeds above Mach 5. This combination of speed, agility, and a shifting flight path makes it incredibly harder for air defenses to track or intercept. What sets the Fattah apart from conventional ballistic missiles is its ability to maneuver during flight. While traditional missiles follow predictable parabolic trajectories, the Fattah breaks from this pattern. It uses aerodynamic control surfaces and a movable nozzle powered by hydrogen fuel to adjust its course while gliding through the atmosphere. This is the reason you see the dragon tail all over Israeli sky. These continuous and unpredictable trajectory changes make the missile extremely difficult to track. Its erratic flight path confuses radar systems and overwhelms targeting algorithms that are designed to handle more conventional, stable trajectories. At the core of its propulsion system is a spherical solid fuel engine with a movable nozzle which allows for precise steering and controlled acceleration during re-entry. This gives the missile the agility to dodge interception attempts more effectively. The warhead mounted on a maneuverable re-entry vehicle can further alter its path in the final phase of flight, complicating interception even more and reducing the chances of a successful defense. Iranian officials have claimed that the Fattah also features radar-evading capabilities, hinting at possible stealth or low-observable technologies. Iran has also asserted that the Fattah has already penetrated Israeli air defenses and struck high V-value targets, including military intelligence facilities and the Israeli Air Defense Headquarters in Tel Aviv. For context, the earlier Fattah-1 missile is a two-stage solid propellant weapon equipped with a maneuverable re-entry vehicle capable of mid-course adjustments and independent flight. Its warhead includes thrust vector control, allowing it to execute evasive maneuvers during both the mid-course and terminal phases of flight, sometimes as close as 100 kilometers from the target. One of Israel's major disadvantages is its small size. In terms of land area, Israel is roughly 75 times smaller than Iran, making Iran roughly about 7,400% larger. This stark contrast highlights just how compact Israel is by comparison. Because of its limited size, virtually any missile launched toward Israel can reach its target within minutes. This drastically reduces the time available for detection, warning, or evacuation. Geographically, Israel stretches about 470 kilometers. This is around 290 miles from north to south. But at its narrowest point, it's only around 15 kilometers, which is 9 miles wide, with a maximum width of about 135 kilometers. This is around E4me. Because of Iran's larger size, it can hide its stockpiles of missiles all over the place. And this makes it harder for Israel to destroy every missile storage. This is one of the main reasons they managed to hit most of the Middle East neighboring countries as a retaliatory strike for a massive wave of missiles and drones just targeted US bases in Israel. Here's the fallout. The UAE's Al Dhafar Air Base was hit, leaving one dead from shrapnel. In Bahrain, The US Navy's 5th Fleet HQ was directly targeted. Carter's air defenses successfully wiped out incoming missiles, while Kuwait locked down its entire airspace under heavy fire. Meanwhile, nationwide sirens are blasting across Israel, with massive mid-air interceptions lighting up the skies over Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. But from an American perspective, we have to ask ourselves, even if every single Iranian ship is wiped out, what kind of damage could they still inflict on our fleet? Well, Iran's strategy isn't to face the US head-on. It is to rely on asymmetric warfare. Take this for example. These two civilian ships are sailing near an aircraft carrier. Everything looks completely normal, but that with the press of a button, a shipping container doors opens up and out comes a missile. These are the self-made Iranian anti-ship missiles, which can still pack a punch. This is instantly followed by a swarm of low-flying drones and fast attack boats from within the cargo ships. And not to forget the small submarines. These submarines can launch torpedoes at the same time. In quick succession, it can pass through the carrier strike group defense system and even achieve 10% impact. They might not sink the carrier, but they can damage it enough to make the waters too dangerous for the US to operate in. So, let's look at the 4 key tactics they would likely use. Tactic 1. First and perhaps most famous is the swarm. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Navy operates hundreds of small, fast attack craft, armed with heavy machine guns, rockets, and anti-ship missiles. The tactic here is simple but deadly. Instead of trying to fight a US destroyer one-on-one, which they would lose, they deploy dozens of small boats simultaneously from every direction. The goal is to overwhelm the US ship's defensive systems like the Fallen by presenting more targets than the ship can track, and destroy at once. Moving to Tactic 2, mining the Strait. Next, we have the silent killer, mining the Strait of Hormuz. This is the world's most critical oil choke point. Iran maintains an inventory of thousands of naval mines, including smart mines that can listen for the specific acoustic signatures of enemy ships. In a conflict, Iran could use submarines, small boats, or even disguised civilian vessels to drop mines right into the shipping lanes. The goal here isn't just military, it's economic. This would deny the US Navy's Tactic 3, the kill zone. Third is the geographic advantage, coastal missile batteries. The Iranian coastline is mountainous and rugged, perfect cover for mobile missile launchers. The regime, their proximity places them well within range of Iranian missile strikes, adding to the strategic and tactical complexity of the region's security landscape. Iran's missile forces are dispersed across hardened underground bases and mobile launchers, which enhance their survivability and make rapid surprise strikes more feasible. These launch platforms are designed to withstand preemptive attacks and deliver quick retaliatory blows. In terms of targeting, Iran would likely aim to paralyze air operations by striking runways, fuel storage facilities, aircraft shelters, command centers, and logistics nodes. The objective would be to degrade US combat capability quickly and limit its ability to respond effectively.